This is Short Hammer. It is the 1st of December 2019, and we're taking a look at Amazon. Now, this is a daily chart view. Amazon has been very interesting. We have had some really interesting movements on Amazon. And ever since we've been down in the below the 1850s on that drop on the miss on earnings, Amazon has struggled to get back over that. And we've mentioned in our previous video that the 1792, 1798, and 1805 are strong areas that we have to watch on Amazon that it has struggled, whether you're saying to break above and hold, or when it's gone below, it's been a strong supply area. So we pulled back to roughly that area, and everyone's kind of waiting to see what the Black Friday numbers were to see if this thing is going to take off and rip through the 1900s. So Amazon's in a very interesting position right now. I think it's kind of in a mid-range, I would say, where it can easily, and when I say easily, I mean easily, go 50 to 100 points in either direction this upcoming week. And I wouldn't be surprised if it did. So from this point, if we extend down, let's say the Black Friday numbers aren't as good as expected, customers went to other places, maybe to Shopify, maybe to Walmart, and we drop below the 1756. We can extend and flush all the way down to the 1680s. That's possible. If we extend up, if we get through these 1830s and pop the 1850s, if we're above here, there's a potential for us to extend up into the 1900s. And all these are just very possible, very probable places that we can go on Amazon this upcoming week based on what those Black Friday numbers are. So what I'll be watching for, and we're still inside that channel, 1747 to 1833, and we could break out of this channel. There's a potential for that. But let's go to the 5-minute chart to take a look at Amazon to see what we're watching for on the intraday. Now, on this 5-minute chart, let's look back on Friday. Now, the push up on Friday kind of mirrored what we had on Thursday. And it's roughly the same area, so I'll say, where the buyers just disappeared. And the selling pressure that came in went lower than expected, but it wasn't a surprise that we sold off. The expectation of a pull back to the 1792, 1798, 1805 cluster actually had a play on here for this. This was definitely an expected move. So what are we watching for this coming Monday? Well, Amazon can gap either direction. I'm going to be watching the extension down here, right around this 1784, 85-ish area. And I'm going to also be watching up here around the 1818s. The pop daily is here at 1808. And yes, we can pull back into this area and fade, but I'm going to be watching for a gap in either direction, potentially pre-market on Amazon. And from that point, I'll see where we open in the cash session and see if we see bullish candle formations to the upside. Then we definitely want to watch for a break of this range here, right around that area. We want to watch for a break of the previous highs from the previous days. And a break above that, 1833s, then it opens up the 1850s, 1845 to 1850s. And above that, we open up the 1900s. And I might do another video intra week on Amazon, but we have to see how this breaks down. And if the numbers are amazing, we're probably going to run. If the numbers are not amazing, we're probably going to drop. But we also have to keep in mind that Amazon did mention that they're investing a substantial amount of capital into their delivery service. So we have to keep in mind that that is a potential overhead heading into the next earnings. But that's what I'm watching for coming on Monday during the cash session. I want to see where we open, and based on where we open, whether it's the 1785 area that I like as a potential dip buy, or any of these SD lines, 1792, 1798, 1805, or if we open up here close to the 1818s, wherever we open, I definitely have a play on Amazon. And either if we're up here and I see bullish candle formations in the break above this range here, then I'll be long. If we're gapping down and we're below this 1785, I'll look for any pullbacks or pops at the open. And if we can't get through the 1792, 1798, 1805 area, I'll be fading this down, looking at the 1776s and potentially down to this next supply demand zone that we have here, the 1747s by 1762, I believe. And I'll be watching the 1756 area if we fade. So the question is, did Amazon blow out Black Friday, have amazing numbers? That's one. Two, based on the run that we've had heading into Thanksgiving, is it already priced in? And three, do buyers see more value to the upside? Or do they still feel there's a little bit of risk here? And would they prefer to get this at a lower number heading into earnings? And earnings is still a ways out, a few months out. So they may not even be thinking that yet. But this is an interesting interesting time for Amazon. I think this Black Friday is really interesting because so many of the other retailers have really stepped up their online game to be able to try to take a little bit of market share from Amazon. So this will be a good litmus test to see how advanced or how many advancements Walmart has made, Shopify has made, and some of these other retailers to try to carve out some of those buyers and customers around Black Friday from Amazon. If you like this video, tap the like button and don't hesitate to go and subscribe to Power of Pivot's YouTube channel, where you can get more content and videos like this, and also amazing content from Elisa and the utilization of her Power of Pivot scripts and how she uses that to find great plays throughout the day.